How are we all doing? Well, today I've set myself a challenge. I'm going to see how many different kinds of fish I can catch in a single day. I'm going to be going to lots of different venues, trying to get lots of different species, and I'm starting here on the Derbyshire Wye to see if I can get a few rainbow trout, brown trout, and maybe a grayling. Let's do it.
So the rules for this one are pretty simple. I've just got to catch as many different species as I can in a day using only fly fishing tactics. On the Wye where I'm starting off, it's run by Peacock Fly Fishing Club and it's dry fly only.
This is a bit of me. Beautiful surroundings up here in the White Peaks. You've got lots of water voles on the river. The keepers here do a fantastic job of keeping the mink down, so the water voles do really well. I've already seen a few dippers today, so the wildlife's on par. We're a little bit past mayfly season, we're in kind of late July now. There's the odd thing hatching, it's not particularly busy. And because of the low water, I'm not seeing that many fish, but they are about. There's worse things I could be doing. Hey, got a fish. What a take that was. Come on. First fish of the day. Oh, jumping well. What have we got? Oh. It's a little rainbow. Fantastic. First fish. Right, I'm not going to keep this out of the water very long, but let's have a closer look. We're going to handy cam mode now. Oh, let's have a look at this. Still full of energy, which is very good. Look at that. What a fish. Oh, oh, good. Lots of energy. We like that. Fantastic. First fish of the day, wild River Wye rainbow trout.
I moved upstream to see what else I could target and got a take pretty quickly.
Well, I've just hooked a fish and it shot into the weeds and I don't want to yank it out. So it's only shallow, so I'm going to go in because I don't really want to leave the hook in the fish. Right. In fact, let me take my phone. Always take your phone out of your pocket. That's never going to end well, is it? Right. Come on, you little bugger. Didn't actually see what it was. Oh, that water's cold. Right, come on, where are you? Yeah, there is. Guy's tiny. It's a little brown trout. Well, I needed a brownie. My feet are freezing. Right. Let's get this guy unhooked. Oh, well, that was worth it because it's a species I need today. Well, I wouldn't normally use the viewing tank for trout because typically the trout are a little bit bigger, but this is the perfect size for this tank and it's a wonderful wild brown trout. So that's two species ticked off that I was hoping for today. If we can just get a grayling now, I can move on to the next leg. I'm glad I went in for that. I nearly didn't, but I don't like leaving hooks in fish, so that's brown trout ticked off.
As morning was marching on, I was getting quite desperate for a grayling. I headed to a bend where I spotted some smaller fish, thinking they were grayling fry.
Oh, minuscule, whatever that is. That is tiny. Oh, it's a minnow. Well, I was planning to target minnows at some point, but I didn't really think of getting them on the Wye. Beautiful. Have a closer look at that. So I saw something taking little flies off the top, and I was kind of hoping it was a little grayling, but there's a minnow. I knew they were in the Wye, I just didn't really think to target them today. My plan actually was to target them closer to home, but I'll take that as an extra species. That's great. Beautiful little minnow. Minnow on the dry fly, that's a new one for me, but It's another species. So here's the thing. I've had a lovely rainbow trout. I've had a little tiny brown trout and a bonus minnow. And, oh, that was a good cast. I shouldn't say that surprisingly. I really want to stay for a grayling. Grayling are my favourite fish. I would love to catch a grayling today. However, I'm against the clock. I've only got a set time to catch as many species as I can. So I think I'm going to have to kind of leave this fantastic, beautiful limestone river and go somewhere maybe not quite as picturesque, but with a few more species. It's going to take me about 45 minutes to drive, so I'm concerned that I don't want to waste too much time. So I think I've probably got all I'm going to get today out of the Wye. So one more cast.
As lovely as it was, I had to head off to bump up the species tally, which took me to Nottingham Canal to try and catch some coarse fish. There's loads of species in here and the water was looking pretty clear, so ideal for some fluff chucking. My first target was perch, using a squirmy fly given to me by mate Eli, which you sort of bounce around, which I thought the perch would find irresistible, but another fish decided to grab the fly first.
There we go. Oh, pike. Very small pike. That's not what we were after, but I'll take that. Right, let's get you in. Come on. Yes. Oh, let's get you in the water. Oh. Nice, wasn't expecting tiny pike today. Oh. Right, I want to get him back very quickly. Take my head cam off. Don't like to catch small pike. Don't like to catch any pike in hot weather really. But there we go. Right, let's get you back. There we go. Pike.
My perch quest was cut short due to the rain, so I ducked under a bridge to keep dry, and while I waited for the rain to go, I put a strike indicator on and a buzzer to try for bleak and dace, which I kept seeing at the surface. I got a hit almost straight away, and it was a perch. The fish don't read the rule books. It was nice to take another species off. Perch are great fun on light fly tackle.
We go. Oh. Just avoid the swans. Oh, silver, that's something new. Yeah, roach. I'm going to net this. Come on. Yes. Try not to get attacked by swans. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely fish.
I was quickly bumping up the species with roach now. The rain had stopped, so I headed out to try and sight fish some of the other silverfish species. My next little fish was a bleak, which I thought would have been quite easy, but took some fishing to get one, and shortly after I got a dace. My final species on the canal was a chub, which I kept catching loads of micro chublets, so I was about to leave, but I saw some bigger ones in the margins, so I had to have a go for them before I left. I was pretty happy with my canal haul, so I was on to the next location.
So heading to the last location now. It's about 3:30. It's gone overcast. I think we're going to get some more rain, which is not ideal for what I want to do next, which is fishing for carp on the top, maybe one or two more species if we're lucky. And I'm fishing at a place called Hackett Lakes in Nottingham. So I used to fish here as a kid a long time ago. It's been well over a decade since I've last fished here, so I'm quite excited for that. And in fact, my biggest carp ever came from this lake, which was about the 20-pound mark. I didn't weigh it, but it was a good old lump. So there's quite a few big carp in here. We'll see if we can get them on the top and hopefully get one on the fly.
Of course, my old friend the rain had returned, but to my surprise, it didn't put the fish off feeding. I was using a pellet fly and some actual pellets around it to get the fish up. What was really interesting to watch was when I chucked bread in, the fish were really weary, but the pellets, they scoffed them straight away. Before long, I had a hit, though not quite the fish I was after.
Well, it might be wet, it might be soggy, but the fish are biting. And look at that for a rudd. That is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful golden scales, crimson red fins. That's not a bad rudd. So I'll take that, fantastic. And to top it off, there are carp in the swim, so hopefully we can bag a carp as well. Let's get it back.
Now perhaps I was being a little bit naive, but I thought the carp would be easy. This lake is stuffed with them, and they were feeding, but I had a hell of a time trying to get one of these buggers to take a fly. And I should point out that you can catch carp on more traditional flies. It doesn't have to be a bait imitation, but I was trying to make my life easier. I missed 4 or 5 takes, and for whatever reason, the carp just weren't playing ball.
So that was pretty tough fishing today. I had a couple of near misses for the carp. If I had to guess, I think it's a combination of, it's quite a pressured water. Every single peg on that lake was taken. So those carp, they were wary. And there were some big ones as well. There was some really nice looking carp actually that kind of had a look at the bait. But that's the way it goes. Didn't get the grayling either this morning, but I did get, off the top of my head, I think 10 species. So let's take a look at those.
So I had rainbow trout, brown trout, minnow, pike, perch, roach, bleak, dace, chub and rudd.
I'll take 10 species any day of the week. That's slightly better than what I did at Angler's Paradise in the last species video. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Cheers. How the hell do I get out?
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this vid, why not check out this other video right here? If you can, please subscribe to the channel. It only takes a couple of seconds and it really helps me out. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.